Strand release, Often Racing. Tommy Brown, the best to begin down on the inside. A little slow to go there was Pinevale Dancer. Tommy Brown leads on settling down. Just a Bit Lovely began nicely into second placing. Then a gap back in the field, Pinevale Dancer. Beginning well off the 40-metre mark was Zimbabwe up to fourth, and fifth and last of all is True Luck in the early stages. They swing around into the straight this time. They'll come down with 2 laps to go. Tommy Brown, the pacemaker, out in front. 3 metres in front of Just a Bit Lovely in second placing. Over on the outside, Zimbabwe now moves up in the running line. In behind them came Pinevale Dancer, and last of all is True Luck about to tack on. Down past the judge with 2 laps to go in the opening event, the Trotters here at Fairfield. The leader is Tommy Brown, being taken on the outside now by Just a Bit Lovely. Doug Lee anxious to get the lead as they swing out of the straight with short of 2 laps to go now, and Just a Bit Lovely takes over. In second placing, Zimbabwe now up cutting the breeze. Third is Tommy Brown back along the inside. Then came in the running line was True Luck, and last of all Pinevale Dancer. Back to where they started from down the back at the lap and a half mark. Just a Bit Lovely, clear leader, 6 metres in front. Zimbabwe second now, the leader's back takes the trail. In third placing came True Luck. In behind them then came Pinevale Dancer, and now back to last of all is Tommy Brown. They swing into the straight to face the bell this time, and Just a Bit Lovely 6 metres in front of Zimbabwe second. True Luck similar margin away third. They're all on the pegs. Pinevale Dancer next, and last of all Tommy Brown. Into the straight they swing. They'll face the bell this time. Just a Bit Lovely 6 metres in front. In second placing came Zimbabwe, then True Luck, Pinevale Dancer and Tommy Brown last of all in single file as they hear the bell, with short of a lap to go now as they swing out of the straight. Just a Bit Lovely, the pilot. In second placing Zimbabwe, True Luck third, no change in the order, Pinevale Dancer fourth, and fifth and last of all as they swing to the back straight on the final occasion was Tommy Brown. Towards the 600-metre mark now they stride, and Just a Bit Lovely still 5 metres in front of Zimbabwe second, True Luck third. Then came Pinevale Dancer, who's come one off the pegs, and getting up along the inside Tommy Brown. The pace now quickens along the back with 400 metres to go. Just a Bit Lovely, a narrow leader but quickly out off its back and grabs it quickly, Zimbabwe the outside. Zimbabwe draws 2 metres in front of Just a Bit Lovely second. Then came running on True Luck around the outside from Tommy Brown the inside, and last of all is Pinevale Dancer around the home turn. Zimbabwe looks the one to beat, skips 5 metres in front. Just a Bit Lovely is second. Now down the outside, True Luck with a strong run. In the straight, Zimbabwe still 5 metres in front. Trying hard is True Luck on the outside from Just a Bit Lovely, but Zimbabwe pulling out plenty near the line, and Zimbabwe again draws clear to score by 10 metres. Just a Bit Lovely has flashed home again in a photo for second with True Luck. Then came Pinevale Dancer, and last in was Tommy Brown. Stand by for our placings. Zimbabwe is the winner here, driven by Wayne Innes. Numbers about to go up. Racing this time, Cashel Sedona, the favourite, began okay down on the inside. Showing some pace in the early stages was What a Legend. Settling down, Cashel Sedona leads What a Legend. Trapped a little wide there in the early stages was Silent Tanya. Back along the pegs, Jets Along. The next pair back are Pav's Pastime. Over on its outside, Now My Lady. Then came Ryan's Rose, and back at the rear was Overexposed. They straighten up to come down to the judge with 2 laps to go. In the second here at Fairfield, the favourite, the leader, Cashel Sedona, clear by 5 metres. In second placing, Jets Along, the leader's back. One off the fence, cutting the breeze, What a Legend. Tracking it up in turn then came Silent Tanya. Pav's Pastime the inside. In the running line, Now My Lady, tracked up by Overexposed, and Ryan's Rose back in last placing. Short of 2 laps to go now as they head towards the back straight. Cashel Sedona, clear leader. In second placing, leader's back, Jets Along, cutting the breeze, What a Legend the outside. In behind them then the next pair are Pav's Pastime, the inside of Silent Tanya. Then came in the running line Now My Lady. In behind them Ryan's Rose, and overexposed back at the rear. Lap and a half to go as they head off the back. Cashel Sedona, 3 metres in front, getting a little closer now. What a Legend, the outside second. Jets Along locked away behind the leader third. In the 1x1 Silent Tanya. Pav's Pastime, the inside. Then Now My Lady, followed by Ryan's Rose, and overexposed back at the rear as What a Legend went for a gallop and has gone wide on the track. Into the straight they swing. Cashel Sedona, the leader. In second placing, moving up stylishly now on the outside, came Silent Tanya as they hear the bell with a lap to go. In behind them then came Jets Along, who's now come one off the pegs. Pav's Pastime, it's inside. Now My Lady the next. Then came Ryan's Rose back along the pegs. Overexposed second last, and tacking on again at the rear was What a Legend. Short of a lap to go as they head to the back on the last occasion. Round the 600 metre mark, Cashel Sedona a metre in front. Silent Tanya up on the outside second. In behind them, Pav's Pastime will need to look for the way clear in a moment. Then came Jets Along, moving around them 3 wide. Now My Lady. Back in the centre, Ryan's Rose overexposed, and last of all, What a Legend. Off the back, they're about to swing. Cashel Sedona still the pilot, about 3 metres in front. Over on the outside, Now My Lady running on into second. Then came Silent Tanya dropping off in the centre. Pav's Pastime will get clear in a moment. Then came wider out on the track as they swing into the straight was Jets Along in the straight, and Cashel Sedona, driver's gone for home on this one. Now My Lady is trying hard down the outside, followed by Silent Tanya, but in the run home it's Cashel Sedona clear, and Cashel Sedona scores nicely. Second placing Now My Lady, Pav's Pastime third. In behind them Ryan's Rose, overexposed. Then came Jets Along. In behind them came What a Legend and Silent Tanya. Wait the placings in the second. Smart one here. Cashel Sedona for Neil Day. Numbers about to come up. There they go. That's a 1. That's 0 in the frame. Green light comes up, Often Racing. Porky Bill shows some pace down towards the inside. Wider out in the early stages, Rachel's Vision coming across, and along with it Arwalk Ever Ready. So they go past the judge with short of 2 laps to go as they head into the back, and Arwalk Ever Ready takes over in front from Rachel's Vision cutting the breeze second. Porky Bill third. Then came in the running line as they worked to the back was Empire Scooter. In behind them then was Silent Ruler, 3 back along the pegs. They're followed by the next pair back, Harley Vance over on the outside of Young Scooter, and bringing up the rear is Black Gateau. Along the back straight they go at the lap and a half mark. The leader is Arwalk Eveready, 3 metres in front of, in second placing Rachel's Vision the outside. Porky Bill third, the pegs. Then came over on the outside in the 1x1 was Empire Scooter, covering up Silent Ruler. Further back then over on the outside was Harley Vance, followed by on the inside as they swing into the straight Young Scooter, and last of all was Black Gateau. Down to face the judge this time, the bell sounding, just over a lap to run. Arwalk Eveready striding along nicely in front, 2 metres over in second placing Rachel's Vision the outside. Third behind the leader Porky Bill, 1x1 Empire Scooter as they head into the back. Then came Harley Vance in the running line from Silent Ruler the pegs. In behind them then came Young Scooter, and back at the rear was Black Gateau. They head towards the 600 metre mark, and Arwalk Eveready 2 metres in front of Rachel's Vision second, about to be asked for the effort. In behind them Porky Bill looking for the way clear in the 1x1 Empire Scooter. Then came the next pair back, Harley Vance the outside of Silent Ruler, Young Scooter, and last of all was Black Gateau. Off the back they swing with 300 to go. Arwalk Eveready, a narrow leader, about to be joined by Rachel's Vision on the outside. They're clear then on running on Empire Scooter around the outside from Porky Bill. Harley Vance at the head of the rest in the straight. Rachel's Vision has gone to a narrow lead. Arwalk Eveready trying to fight back on the inside. Then came wider out was Porky Bill getting between runners, but in the run home it's Rachel's Vision just in front and just hangs on. Arwalk Eveready fought back well, but I think Rachel's Vision's just beaten Arwalk Eveready. Porky Bill for third. Wider out Harley Vance, Black Gateau, in behind them Silent Ruler. Further back then was Empire Scooter, and the last one home. would have been Young Scooter. Stand by for the placings. After the running of race number 3, Great Battle. Rachel's Vision looked to have the better of Arwok Eveready, but it kept finding something on the inside. But Rachel's Vision has got the verdict. Number 6, Rachel's Vision. Often racing down on the inside. Alpine Al began okay. Hunting out fast was Legal Agent in the centre, but Alpine Al will retain the inside from Legal Agent early. Then came Diamond Lane, getting right up along the inside along the pegs. Broker around that first turn will be up behind the leader in a moment. So sorting themselves out into the back on the first occasion. Lap and 3/4 out, Alpine Al the leader. Broker, second placing on the pegs. Then came over on the outside Legal Agent, followed by Just Con the inside. Working forward 3 wide Stella Franco. Back in the centre was Diamond Lane, then Lockley Teddy, and Satara is last of all. On the back straight they go at around the lap and 1/4 or just over now, and Alpine Al is the leader. 2 metres in front. In second placing Stella Franco's worked round to the leader's wheel now. In third placing over on the outside Legal Agent. Back along the pegs, behind the leader was Broker. In behind them, the next pair back, a Diamond Lane from Just Con the inside. Then Lockley Teddy and Satara back at the rear. Into the straight this time, they'll face the bell. Alpine Al, the leader at the 1,000 metre mark. About to be joined on the outside by Stella Franco. In behind them then came Legal Agent, enjoying the run of the race one by one. Broker, it's inside. Next pair back, Diamond Lane covering up Just Con from Lockley Teddy. And last of all, Satara. They head towards the 650 metre mark as they swing out of the straight with short of a lap to go. Alpine Al, the pilot. Stella Franco within a half neck on the outside second. Then came on the inside Broker. Legal Agent one by one. Diamond Lane next in the running line from back along the inside Just Con, Lockley Teddy, and last of all is Satara. They head off the back straight at the 400 and the leader is Alpine Al, a metre in front now. In second placing Stella Franco. Then came Broker about to get clear, followed by Legal Agent. Getting up along the inside was Just Con, and at the head of the rest was Diamond Lane. They swing the home turn. Alpine Al straightens up a metre in front. Stella Franco not done with yet on the outside. Then came Just Con getting up along the inside, and wider out was Broker. It's Alpine Al, a narrow leader. Getting right up along the inside was Just Con. Alpine Al hanging on. Just Con dives at it. Maybe Alpine Al, it might have just hung on from Just Con in a close finish. Third, Stella Franco. In behind them, Broker, Lockley Teddy, Legal Agent, Satara, and Diamond Lane was last in. Close go here. Possibly Alpine Al, but this angle where we call from is a little tricky on occasions, but it has got there Alpine Al. It's just hung on to win. Would not have wanted to be too much further. Second placing goes to 5 Just Con and third to 4 Stella Franco. Placings into the frame 1, 5, 4. Officially 4th to 8 Broker. 1 Alpine Al, Greg Bennett the winner. Trained by Norman Lang at Taurang. And Alpine Al had to pull out plenty in the straight. Just Con got the run on the inside. Was finishing on strongly. The post was too close. Alpine Al getting home for Greg Bennett over Just Con, Bill Galway, and third to 4 Stella Franco, Wayne Innes. Yeah. Green light comes up, they're off and racing. Down towards the inside, Punchy Bromac will lead on, settling down. Taking it on, though, from the outside there, working across is Admiral's Fella. And Admiral's Fella will, Promise You rather, will work to the lead as they settle down. And Promise You goes to the lead. Punchy Bromac is second. Racing to third now, Hope for Henry. In behind them, Glenburn's Pan from Kerwin. And Admiral's Fella back at the rear. Promise You, it is the leader into the straight to face 2 laps to go. In second placing is Punchy Bromac. They're all in Indian file. Hope for Henry third, followed by Glenburn's Pan. The favourite about to come one off the fence. In behind them, Kerwin, and back at the rear is Admiral's Fella. to the judge with 2 laps to go, and the favourites set a line around them. Glenburn's Pan. Raymond Walker takes it to the lead. Glenburn's Pan, short of 2 laps to go, leads out of the straight. Promise You second, the leader's back. Over on the outside, cutting the breeze, is Hope for Henry. In behind them then came Punchy Bromac, the inside of Kerwin, and Admiral's fella back at the rear. Along the back straight they go. They're back to where they started from. Glenburn's Pan, a clear leader, 5 metres in front of, in second placing, Promise You, the inside of Hope for Henry, cutting the breeze. Next pair back, a Punchy Bromac over on the inside of Kerwin, and back at the rear as Admiral's fella. They come off the back straight at the lap and a quarter mark, and the leader Glenburn's Pan 5 metres in front. Hope for Henry getting a little closer now on the outside. Promise You behind the leader third. The next pair back are Kerwin, the outside of Punchy Bromac, and Admiral's fella back at the rear. Into the straight they swing to face the bell this time. Glenburn's Pan 5 metres in front of Hope for Henry, the outside second. Promise You third behind the leader. In behind them then came on the running line Kerwin, Punchy Bromac next, and last of all is Admiral's fella. They swing out of the straight at the 750 metre mark. In the fifth here at Fairfield, Glenburn's Pan leads them to the back, 2 metres in front. Hope for Henry gets a little closer now in second placing. Third, the inside Promise You. 1 by 1 still is Kerwin from Punchy Bromac, and Admiral's fella is back at the rear of the field. They swing along the back straight, and under the whip now Glenburn's Pan. Raymond Walker gives it a couple of taps with the whip, and Glenburn's Pan clear still by 5 metres. Promise You about to get clear in second placing. Hope for Henry the outside third. In behind them then came Punchy Bromac, Kerwin, and Admiral's fella back at the rear, but swinging the home turn, Glenburn's Pan will straighten up about 5 metres in front. Promise You about to peel off its back second. Then came Punchy Bromac the inside from Hope for Henry, and Kerwin down the outside, but Glenburn's Pan is drawing clear near the line from Promise You, and Glenburn's Pan scores 3 metres on the line. Promise You a nice run second, third Punchy Bromac. In behind them Admiral's fella, Kerwin, and Hope for Henry. Stand by for the placings after the running of the 5th on the card. Favourite 2 good for them. Glenburn's Pan for Raymond Walker. Gets the money over Promise You, Adam Jenkins. And third goes to 1 Punchy Bromac, Glen Frost. So those placings are 3, 5 and 1. Fourth goes to number 4 Kerwin after the running of the 5th event on the card. The green light up off and racing. CR Cam began best along the inside. Hunting up early is Susie Rama to the leader's back. Merrywood Prince wider out with Our Girl Claire in the early stages. 3 back the pegs came Mentu Roy. 1 off the fence then was Armbro Hanover. Getting up along the inside was the Lion King, who's tagged on quickly. And last of all is Vinrob. They swing around the turn into the straight this time. They'll come down for 2 laps to go. CR Cam, the favourite, is on top. In second placing Susie Rama. Cutting the breeze the outside Merrywood Prince, then Mentu Roy on the inside. The next pair back are Our Girl Claire, the outside of the Lion King. Second last is Armbro Hanover. Last of all is Vin Rob. Short of 2 laps to go as they head out of the straight. CR Cam a clear leader. 5 metres in front of Susie Rama, the leader's back. Over on the outside Merrywood Prince. The next one back the pegs was Mentu Roy as they head to the back. In behind them Our Girl Claire, the running line, followed by the Lion King. Second last Armbro Hanover, and bringing up the rear is Vin Rob. Along the back straight they go at the lap and a half mark. CR Cam still 6 metres in front. Susie Rama second. Over on the outside Merrywood Prince third. Then came further back Mentu Roy. Going forward 3 wide Armbro Hanover. Our Girl Claire back in the centre. Then came on the inside the Lion King second last. Vin Rob last of all. They swing around the home turn. They'll face the bell this time. CR Cam is the leader. Moving around the outside, 3 wide, about to get up outside. The leader is Armbro Hanover. Then came back in the centre, Merrywood Prince, Susie Rama the Pegs. In behind them then came Our Girl Claire in the running line. Further back then along the inside was Mintu Roy, and the last pair of Vin Rob and the Lion King. They've heard the bell. They head to the back. Short of a lap to go now at the 750. CR Cam still the one to run down. Still 3 metres in front. Over on the outside, Armbro Hanover is second. Susie Rama looking for the way clear. Next pair, Mintu Roy, the inside of Merrywood Prince. Then the Lion King. It's outside Our Girl Claire. And Vin Rob is last of all. Down the back straight towards the 450. CR Cam still out full of running. It's 5 metres in front. Susie Rama's now clear in second placing. Then came further back Mintu Roy, Merrywood Prince, the Lion King. Further out Our Girl Claire, Vin Rob, and last of all dropping off is Armbro Hanover. They swing the home turn. 300 out and CR Cam will straighten up well in front. Susie Rama in second placing. Then came Merrywood Prince, followed by at the head of the rest Mintu Roy. It's CR Cam still the best part of 10 metres in front of Susie Rama in the run home, and CR Cam gets home. CR Cam scores nicely. Merrywood Prince might have just got second. Mintu Roy the centre third. Susie Rama the inside. Then came wider out Our Girl Claire, followed by Vin Rob the line. Green light comes up. They're off and racing this time. The Silk and Thomas showing some pace towards the centre. YOY hunting up on its inside in the early stages. They have a great battle to the judge the first time. The Silk and Thomas leads out of the straight, short of 2 laps to go. YOY second. Third occupied now by Top Joan on the pegs. Then came the next one back was Lee Marie. Leading the outside division as they head to the back was Free as Wind. Next pair back are Arwok Sandman, the outside of Retirement Fund. Evil Rama back to third last. Second last and trapped a little wide as they work along the back there was McCanton. And last of all is Char Grill. They head along the back straight and the leader is the Silk and Thomas, clear by 5 or 6 metres. In second placing YOY has come one off the pegs now. Top Joan getting up along its inside. They're followed by Wider out making some ground around them Arwok Sandman. In behind them Free as Wind. Then came as they work into the straight Lee Marie back on the pegs. Evil Rama next in the running line from Retirement Fund. Back second last Char Grill, and last of all as they work down the straight was McCanton. They hear the bell with just over a lap to go. The Silk and Thomas been there from the outset. In second place and getting a little closer Arwok Sandman the outside. Third behind the leader Top Joan, the favourite in the 1x1 YOY, Lee Marie back along the inside. Then came the next pair back, Free as Wind, Retirement Fund the inside, Evil Rama third last, second last is Char Grill, and McCanton last of all. Along the back the final time, the Silk and Thomas still 3 or 4 metres in front. In second placing over on the outside is Arwok Sandman. Then came behind the leader Top Joan, favourite about to be asked for the effort there, YOY on the outside. Then came further back was Lee Marie the inside, Evil Rama running on. Then came back in the centre was Free as Wind. Further back then came Char Grill, and back towards the rear as well was Retirement Fund. They swing the home turn and the Silk and Thomas will straighten up narrowly in front. Top Jones got off its back and running on. Then came YOY and wider out Evil Rama. In the straight the Silk and Thomas still a couple of metres in front. YOY is trying hard, but the Silk and Thomas driven out near the line. The Silk and Thomas scores 7 metres. Second placing maybe Top Joan just in front of YOY. In behind them then came making up ground McCanton the inside. Wider out then was Retirement Fund. Back behind them then to finish was Char Grill out wide. Evil Rama back in the bunch with Lee Marie and Arwok Sandman in there as well. Stand by for the placings. Starter says go, and off they go. My Horizon begun well out wide. The early battle is between Time Quest and also Skimming Stone, and settling down, Time Quest leads Skimming Stone. Third placing Teak's Girl, then came over in the 1 by 1 early is My Horizon. In behind them, in fact, it's out 3 wide, hunting up in the centre to keep it out there as they work into the straight with Spring Star. So settling down into stride, and My Horizon presses on. Couldn't get into the running line, so presses on around the outside and will go to the lead. My Horizon settling down. In second placing is Time Quest. Third over on the outside was Skimming Stone. In the running line as well was Silk Elegance. Then came back along the inside Teak's Girl. Doc's AJ the inside of Amazing Walton. Second to last now is Spring Star as they head out of the straight, and last of all is Overdale Jack. Heading into the back straight on the first occasion, and the leader is My Horizon. In second placing is Time Quest, then came over on the outside cutting the breeze Skimming Stone. Back behind them Teak's Girl, Overdale Jack working around them 3 wide. Back in the centre Silk Elegance. Then the next pair back, Doc's AJ over on the inside of Amazing Walton, and back at the rear is Spring Star. They go to that top circle once again, and the leader, the favourite My Horizon, 2 or 3 metres in front. Overdale Jack works to the outside of the leader's wheel second. In third placing behind the leader came Time Quest. In the 1 by 1 Skimming Stone now. 3 back the inside was Teak's Girl, followed by Silk Elegance. In behind them then, as they worked down the straight with the bells sounding, was Amazing Walton. Then Doc's AJ, and last of all is Spring Star. They hear the bell with a lap to go in the 8th here at Fairfield. Favourite on top, My Horizon. Narrow leader, Overdale Jack up on the outside second. Skimming Stone tracking it up in turn. Behind the leader as they head to the back on the last occasion was Time Quest. 3 back the inside, then came Teak's Girl, being covered up by Silk Elegance. Then came on the inside Doc's AJ, Amazing Walton, and last of all still is Spring Star. Along the back straight they go at the 450 metre mark. My Horizon still going okay in front. Overdale Jack within a neck on the outside. Third looking for the way clear Time Quest, then Skimming Stone, Teak's Girl the inside, followed by over on the outside Silk Elegance. The next pair back, Doc's AJ. In second last placing is Amazing Walton, and bringing up the rear Spring Star. Into the straight they swing. My Horizon a metre in front. Overdale Jack on the outside is second. Then came working down the outside quickly Silk Elegance. It's My Horizon being grabbed by Silk Elegance out in the centre of the track. Silk Elegance has gone to the lead from My Horizon near the line. Silk Elegance gets home a metre. My Horizon. Third placing, give it to Doc's AJ out wide just in front of Teak's Girl getting up along the inner. Then came further back Amazing Walton. Spring Star made some ground. Overdale Jack, Time Quest, and last to pull up was Skimming Stone. Await the placings. After the running of race number 8, you'll find as they come into the straight with just over 2 laps to go. Back along the inside was Pastime Place as Miss Utah makes a move around the field. In behind them as well was Tory Haas, followed by back in second last placing Skater Boy, bringing up the rear on the inside as 8 Great Mates. Past the judge, 2 to go in the last. Bonnie Dundee the pilot, Miss Utah within 2 metres on the outside second. Emma 2 is behind the leader third. In the 1 out and 1 back sit now is Tishan Sophia 2. Back in behind them Pastime Place, followed by over on the outside was Peaceful Brook as they head to the back once again. Then in behind them Tory Haas, galloping out the back as Sweet As. Getting past it up along the inside was Tory Haas, and last of all of the main bunch was 8 Great Mates as they head along the back straight. And the leader coming off the back straight now is Bonnie Dundee, a couple of metres in front. In second placing Miss Utah cutting the breeze. Third behind the leader Emma 2. In the 1 by 1 sit came Tishan Sophia 2. Next pair back Pastime Place the inside of Peaceful Brook. Then came 8 Great Mates who's out in the running line now, followed by Tory Haas. Skater Boy is second last and pulled up out of the race after galloping there would have been as Sweet As. Down past the judge, the bell sounding a lap to go, and Bonnie Dundee the leader a metre in front. In second placing Miss Utah. In the running line Tishan Sophia 2. Locked away behind the leader came Emma 2 as they head to the back the final time. Peaceful Brook the running line, followed by back along the inside ones Gallop. Pastime Place Gallop. In turn galloping was 8 Great Mates who got checked, and going very wide Skater Boy.